So a family of 7 living in an apartment that has a major water leak. There's water on the floor, so the family wants out. They've called the Troubleshooters for help. We spoke with management. They've offered the family a different unit in the complex, but the family said, thanks, but no thanks. We're moving completely out.
Now, your Action 10 News Troubleshooters Report.
Richard and Amy Alanis are parents to 5 beautiful little girls. They've lived at the Aventine Apartments on Alameda since October of last year, but they're moving out. Their daughters can't play inside because the floor's always wet from water leaks, and when the apartment gets damp inside, it smells.
The kids were getting sick. I got sick. The smell is horrendous. It's bad.
So it's been coming out from this room here.
Richard Alanis says management replaced the hot water heater, but the leaks continue. His kids feel trapped in their room.
It feels like they're in jail when I'm like, hey, you can't go down the hall. There's water. You have to stay in your room, or you have to stay on your bed.
Management has provided fans to dry the water on the floor, but Max Garcia, area manager for Aventine Apartments and its parent company, 3CM Multifamily of San Antonio, told the Troubleshooters the real problem is these old, rotten cast iron pipes that need to be replaced. Another problem the Alanises have with their place, the kitchen drawers are missing. And the sink needs attention. They also told us that just days before we went to the complex to speak with them, they'd been issued an eviction notice. The Alanises do acknowledge they're 2 months behind on their rent, but they haven't lived here for a month because they were welcoming their youngest daughters to their family. After the Troubleshooters spoke with Garcia and the on-site manager Alexandra, the Alanises say they were offered a different unit in the complex at a prorated rate. They turned it down. They've decided to relocate elsewhere. Now, as a renter, there are some state laws you need to be aware of. For instance, if the landlord won't make repairs necessary to protect your health, safety, or security, and you follow the procedures required by law, you may be entitled to end the lease, have repairs made, and deduct the cost from your rent, file suit to force the landlord to make the necessary repairs. Under Texas law, a landlord has 7 days to make the repairs. It's also illegal for a landlord to retaliate against you for complaining in good faith about necessary repairs for a period of 6 months from the date you made the complaint. To see more about renters' rights, just go to the State Attorney General's website and look for renters' rights. And as always, whenever you have a story you want the Troubleshooters to look into, just send us an email at troubleshooters@kztv10.com.